Villains, villains, and more villains. Every year, New York Comic-Con offers interesting glimpses into the not-so-distant future of entertainment. This year, Star Trek fans have more than a little to be happy about thanks to a new teaser trailer for the upcoming Star Trek Picard Season 3. The brand new New York Comic-Con teaser for the new Picard season revolves around a shocking distress call Admiral Jean-Luc Picard receives from Beverly Crusher and an extra-threatening villain known as Vadic. However, that's just the beginning of Picard's troubles this time around. Even by Star Trek Picard standards, there are some extremely intriguing character reveals here, and they have fans all saying the same thing. Professor James Moriarty makes his grand entrance in the teaser, saying, "Greetings, old friends," armed with a smirk, an icy cold stare, and a gun. The hologram Sherlock Holmes villain from Star Trek The Next Generation isn't the only bad guy from the show to re-emerge in the Season 3 teaser either. Just when you thought everything was over, Lore stares down the heroes with an extremely unamused look on his face. Fans have reacted to the news of the villain's return with a combination of surprise and delighted intrigue. One Redditor wrote about Moriarty, "That was a TNG villain I would have never guessed about coming back at this point." Another agreed, saying, "Moriarty is my favorite character from Star Trek, so you can only imagine my reaction when he appeared. I would have never expected that." Lore drew similar comments from fans. A Reddit commenter wrote, "I called Where is Lore before the first season came out. Didn't think it would actually pan out." Other corners of the internet also took note of the villain reveals. A YouTube commenter wrote, "Holy Moriarty and Lore. Hopefully this will be the send-off the TNG crew so rightly deserves." Meanwhile, over on Twitter, one user couldn't hide their heavy excitement, writing, "OMG, just watched the trailer for Picard Season 3. Moriarty and Lore are back. I can hardly wait." Both returning villains have deep ties to Star Trek The Next Generation protagonists. The Star Trek version of James Moriarty is actually a highly ambitious hologram that was originally created by Geordi LaForge, but soon becomes a self-aware bad guy. Meanwhile, Lore is Data's fellow Soong-type android who's, well, significantly less friendly than his more famous compatriot. While neither Moriarty nor Lore are one-and-done villain of the week types, they both have but a small handful of episodes under their belts, 2 for Moriarty and 4 for Lore. As such, they're both known enemies that longtime fans can get excited about, yet easily deep enough cuts to offer all sorts of fascinating options for Picard Season 3. Judging by their ominous stares in the trailer, everyone who gets in their way is definitely in for a deliciously bad time. The return of these old villains continues Picard's all but stated mission to revisit the vast majority of the Next Generation characters, minor and major alike, and in Lore's case, Spiner's continued tendency to constantly portray new characters in the show. How the evil android and the hologram Napoleon of crime fit in the grand scheme of things remains to be seen, but fans can already rest assured that Picard Season 3 will feature a pretty neat rogues gallery.